All right, getting in a 289 Cobra. This is a real one. Pretty cool car. This is one of those cars that I've like dreamed about when I was a kid. And the question is, should I have met my hero? I don't know. It's a pretty cool car though. Still is a pretty cool car. I mean, this is like the thing of childhood dreams for me. It's a really cool car, but, and I guess it's a big but, is that this car is a handful to drive. I mean, it is kind of like, you know, a carnival ride. I don't know if you can hear me through all this, but that's what it's like driving this car. I mean, the wind and the buffeting, man, I tell you. And we're doing what, about 60 or 70 miles an hour? So it's kind of crazy. And but that's part of the allure of this thing. I mean, I got to think back in the 60s when these things came out. I mean, this is just about as raw and as powerful as you can get. You know, compared to what you could buy back then. I mean, you know what, American cars, the coolest thing was probably a Corvette. And this thing was head and shoulders above it. Not cheap, but still, it was a pretty cool car. And but driving it in a modern world, it still keeps up with traffic perfectly fast. But it takes a lot more concentration and effort to pay attention to it. And you know, it's raw. I mean, it's a raw car. Yeah, so the question is, do you meet your heroes? I am not disappointed. It is everything that I expected it to be. I've driven a 427 Cobra and felt that thing was just crazy. I mean, as far as like trying to, you know, just too much power. But I figured, always dreamed saying, well, one day when I drive a 289, it'll be better because it's a little less powerful, it's a little less front heavy, and it's going to be a lot more, you know, docile. And when I drove my first one a few years ago, I kind of felt that way. I was like, all right, well, that's pretty nice. I mean, plenty of power, you know, good controllability and all that other stuff. But this one, now that I've had a chance to work on it and really see how it's put together, and then put some time behind the wheel, one day I got back to my shop after taking this car out for a test drive, and I made the realization, I don't need one. I mean, it would be fun to have in a collection of cars, but this car can only be taken out on certain days. I mean, like for instance, today is like a 80-ish degree day, probably high 70s. Sun hasn't broken out yet. It's cloudy. It's perfect. So I could see taking it out on a day like this, where it's just really nice to do it. But on a hot day with heat coming off the engine and all that stuff, I don't know. And then on top of it, it's like part of the power of this car is to be able to just get on it. And but you got to hold on. I mean, you really got to pay attention to this car. I mean, it's got great power. You point and shoot, but you got to hold on. And you don't even have to be in a lower gear. I mean, there's so much torque in this engine. Yeah, really agile through these turns. I mean, just doesn't fairly neutral. Power oversteer. So I mean, it really handles well, even with narrow tires. I mean, for a 60s car. I mean, I'm comparing this to a 60s car. I'm not, you know, you could feel those bumps as it goes. It definitely feels a little bit cartish, simply because it is leaf spring suspension. So should you meet your heroes? I'm really glad I met my hero, this 289 Cobra. It's a memory that'll be with me for forever as a car guy. But I made the realization the other day, I don't need it. I don't need a Cobra. I mean, I've driven, you know, I drove a Ferrari my first time and I was like, I need one of these things. You know, it's one of these things where it's like, you can meet somebody that you idolize and you can say, hey, that was really cool, I met him, but they're human like the rest of us. And they probably have bad days, and they probably have good days, and they're probably a little crazy just like the rest of us, or a little depressed sometimes. And what you see in your hero is the best parts of that person or that hero. But that doesn't mean they're the best part all the time. So I think to experience the best parts and seeing what your hero is enough. Living with your hero brings out the stuff that maybe is in the rest of us. And when we get disappointed, it's because we realize that we have faults too. And our heroes are not supposed to have faults. They're supposed to be our heroes. So I think that sometimes meeting your hero is fine, but living with them, or owning them in this case, might not be that important. But keeping this memory and this drive and this experience was good about meeting my hero. But I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. I know some of my friends own these cars and they love the hell out of them. And I'm certainly not taking anything away from them. And they're very fortunate to own one and use it and driven them long miles. But it's just an interesting perspective of, after all these years of idolizing this car and to spend some time with it, I'm very fortunate to have that perspective. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Have you met your heroes? Have you driven the car that you've always wanted to drive and all of a sudden it wasn't what it was, or was it everything that you thought it was? That's part of the experience, the shared experience of owning these cars. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.